I just watched the Megamind sequel and it was the perfect continuation to the first movie. Okay, hear me out. I know what you guys might be saying.
You done lost your damn mind. When you get your damn mind, you call me.
But I'm not actually talking about this abomination. I'm actually talking about Megamind, the Button of Doom, which was the 15-minute and 52-second short film released with the Megamind DVD and Blu-ray combo pack on February 25th, 2011. This short film is just about 15 minutes and I don't think it's even half of Megamind versus the Doom Syndicate, but it is 1000 times better. It is just so amazing and I feel like this was a good conclusion to the story. We have the original cast, but it's only 2 people who return because it's mostly Megamind and Minion. So we have Will Ferrell and David Cross returning for their roles, and the voice acting is just so good comparing to the other movie. I actually found out about this movie when I was trying to pirate Megamind versus the Doom Syndicate because I just refused to pay for it, and I have no idea how I did not hear about this back in 2010, but it was really amazing to find it and watch it. So the film officially starts with Megamind being a hero and he decides to sell all of his evil inventions so that he can like start over and turn a new leaf, which is very stupid because you're giving these dangerous things to like literally children and random people. Makes no sense to me, but funny nonetheless. Something I find interesting is how in the beginning of the movie he changed his signature look. He used to wear this long leather like sleek cloak and the collar was just very tall, but he replaced it with this white creamish puffer jacket and it has these puffy things around his neck, and it just looks very similar to Metro Man, as if he's trying to be similar and hide his true personality. He gives this Hydra gun to this kid and he accidentally turns his mom into like a little cube. You remember those little cubes that they have? And it was so interesting how Megamind was putting on this respectful kind of fake personality. You remember how Metro Man didn't actually remember the names of anyone in the original movie?
Who would I be without you?
I love you, Metro Man.
And I love you, random citizen.
It gives me this vibe. It's like he's assuming he needs to act this way to be a perfect and respectable hero, which is very funny, and I'm happy that he changes in the end of the movie. After the sale is over, he reveals a suit made to replicate Metro Man's powers, once again showing that Megamind does not have confidence in his own abilities and also his intellect, and he thinks he has to be like Metro Man and replicate his powers to be a true hero. We find out that there's only one thing left and it's a button in a box, and of course this is where the title comes from, the Button of Doom. None of them can actually remember what the button is for, and of course Megaman has to press the button and it releases this giant robot called Megaman, which is such a stupid name, but I feel like this is something that Megaman would definitely do. The robot sees what Megaman is wearing, like the white and stuff, and assumes that he's actually Metro Man and tries to kill him. Minion and Megaman hide in the invisible car, but Megaman reveals that he programmed the robot to actually never give up on killing the hero and also his sidekick Minion. Minion reveals that he still kept the Spider Bot, a robot that Megaman wanted to throw away, and tells Megaman that he should try to do things his own way instead of doing what he thinks Metro Man would do. And I feel like that was such a good message for this movie, although it was a little bit short, because even in the first movie Megaman was always in Metro Man's shadow since they were in space, school, and when they became adults, him always trying to defeat Metro Man and him always being in his shadow. And I love seeing the progression from him being a villain to a hero, probably not the best hero but a hero nonetheless, and then hearing this in this second movie of him trying to replicate Metro Man's powers and not being himself and giving away all his inventions, and now it's time for him to set that aside and use his own intellect and inventions and be his own person. I think that this is such a good message for this movie. He tries to lower the robot so that Minion can shoot it with a death ray, but they can't find the remote to activate it. And I really love this scene when they're whispering back and forth and kind of bickering. I love their bickering in the first movie and here too. It makes me forget how bad Megamind treated Minion in the Megamind vs. the Doom Syndicate movie. I hate that movie. Minion uses the wrong robot and this makes the Spider-Bot play rock music, but Megamind manages to escape before the death ray shoots and destroys the robot. And I felt like when the robot exploded, this was symbolic of Megamind's all evil side being destroyed, as well as him coming to terms with the new him and accepting his flaws and being his own version of a hero. And it shows here when they both decide to go and take back all their evil inventions, and when they show up to the kid's house, the one who got the dehydration ray, Megamind is back in his old costume without the cream or white puffer coat. He's now rocking his sleek black coat with his long collar standing still, and we can see his spiked shoulder pads, and I think he looks so much better. We see that the kids are acting out of control with a messy room, writing everywhere and food everywhere as well, and it seems like all of them turned their parents into those little glowing cubes. Megamind is also back to intimidating the children and talking in a not so polite tone, which is so much better than the fake way he was talking before. He takes the gun, deciding to let the parents deal with the kids instead, and they both go outside and they're happy that everything is now back in order. They have their inventions, and yeah, we see the Megamind signal in the air and they both get emotional and they go into the invisible car and they ride away, and that is the end of the movie. It was 15 minutes, but it was great. Saying that this movie was better than Megamind vs. the Doom Syndicate is an understatement. This was really short, not even like 16 minutes, and it was very good. I love seeing how Megamind was struggling with his lack of powers and deciding to create a suit. I love seeing how they defeated the robot and decided to like get back their inventions, because he's a hero nonetheless. He's very smart, he can make inventions and he can be any hero that he wants to be, and I'm really happy how he treated Minion like a friend in this one. In the recent movie that they did, Megamind kinda treated a Minion like not even a sidekick, not even someone good enough to work with, and I genuinely hated the latest movie. I haven't even watched the series yet and I don't plan on watching it because it just seems like a waste, but that's it. What did you guys think of the film? Did you guys ever watch it? I had no idea that this existed. Tell me your comments down below. Bye.